We usually think that only people with extremely robotic jobs could be replaced by AI. But recently, I was working as a salesman, which is some profession that really needs personal touch and humanity when you spoken with your customer. And I just noticed that even with that kind of profession, you have some repetitive routines. After noticing that, I've decided to create some bot that could replace me as a salesman. Just to try if the AI could emulate this personal touch that the salesman can imprint when he's trying to sell something. So, just to give some context, we are talking about selling online courses. And usually these companies take some special week, bring a lot of potential customers into WhatsApp groups or something like that. And the main role of the salesman is to answer questions of the potential clients, potential students, but imprinting into these answers their personal touch, their personal experience with the same course in the past. That's the idea. And being humble, I was a great salesman of that course before doing that bot, but the bot just break the system. He's really good seller, better than me. So the idea was to make this, let me try to put me on this side, okay? So we had this huge file with 1000 lines with these structures that say what we should be answering and tell the AI how to answer this in the right way, and the most important thing, how to behave as a salesman of this product and how to talk like this salesman. Now talking about code, we have this simple 120 lines Python file that it's basically one block of code. It's not the focus here is not good coding. It's just to work. So we first get some environment variables that brings the OpenAI that we are using ChatGPT for doing the reasoning, and we have also some parameter to bring the three best questions that are related with the question we are trying to answer. So if the customer asks something about the warranty, we will choose the best answer from Antonio to send to ChatGPT have as reference. Okay? The answer could also be based on the day of the week because we have some extra structures such as in Tuesday, the focus is mainly on bringing the person to watch the second lesson that was released freely on that day. And the Thursday is the checkout day, so it's the day that we on the end of any answer we say to the customer to go to that link that is defined right here. So you also can, along with the question of the customer, you can send additional instructions. I will give some examples later. And then you get the personal copies from this huge file I will just watch you. And in the first time that you start the server, he does read this whole file and create and embed all the questions to becoming more easier to the AI to understand it. And when you receive a new post query on this FastAPI server, you embed the question that the customer did, and you get the three best questions that I just showed, and you bring all this together, create a huge prompt, and send it to ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. That is the one that I choose to do that. So let's get to action. Well, for starting, we will start hosting locally with this comment, and then we are now embedding questions. Okay, it's only 41. How I say, it could receive way more context, so it could be better. And we are already running. So here we go. I just create an incredible terrible an incredible terrible interface for doing that. It's just this kind of chat that I can take some question here and put some instruction here. That it's the instruction part is optional, but here we go. Well, the first answer that a client could do it, it's something like how works the warranty, for example. So, but it's all in Portuguese, so I will do in Portuguese. Uh, so I will even make some rookie mistake on some type or error, and then sending to test the. So when you send some question, it brings the question. If have some instruction, it's not the case. He brings that too. He takes three questions. I can see in my log what three questions he take. It's something related to the warranty. That was my question in Portuguese. He take the best three. Here it is, the three questions, and then it sent to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT create the answer. And now, just for test some of the specific instructions, I will put some really common question, and now I will say to call the customer Lucas, for example, and giving more context and mainly instructions for that prompt specifically. So, so I'm telling the ChatGPT to call the guy Lucas. Well, I had to redact some information, and he's calling the guy Lucas, and he has some specific things from me. For example, the agoniado, it's a slang from my region. You know, it's not even something national, nothing something really common in the Portuguese. It's something really specific that the ChatGPT got from me, and he have the right answers like 2 to 3 months, and that it's gave by context to the ChatGPT. So that's it. It's just a prototype, but I can think that in near future we can develop a little bit more this project, and with that we can prove that AI can do something that's really human and needs personal touch. So even in that specific way, you can notice some AI applications. And that's a really simple project. Like the main file has a little bit more than 100 line, and was even my personal goal to make some better coding or something that it's unbelievable. It's really simple project, and we can notice some great things. And I will probably just think in a better way, better interface, maybe integrating this project with directly with the WhatsApp interface, so we can grab directly the answer from what is being told in the WhatsApp group, and after that we can rank, well, tell the ChatGPT create a personalized model for when he answer in a good way, we can make it respond more times like that, and when he says something in a bad way or make some error, we can fix right there, and he won't make the same mistake again. So that's the product I've been using during some launches, and how I say this, I still have to modify, edit some answer, because the ChatGPT can makes mistakes, or he can hallucinate, create some answer that I never told him to do it. But the main thing is we have some profession that needs really personal touch, and the AI can emulate with just a simple product has that. So what you think about it, make a comment, says if you did something look like that, and if what I can improve, what is terrible, and what I'm doing wrong, how can I improve that thing, what kind of challenge can I face it in the future. All comments are welcome. Thank you.